What's going on, everybody? Chadley here, and I'm back with another Borderlands 3 video for you guys. So yesterday, Borderlands got a huge update with a bunch of balance changes, and one of the things affected was our beloved Flak. He got a bunch of nerfs, and a lot of his good weapons got nerfs. So today, we're going to be looking at a new build that actually does just as well, if not better, because of some of the other changes that gave other guns buffs. Right now, you guys are seeing me fighting Grave Ward, and with this build, you can seriously kill him in like 2 seconds. It's absolutely crazy. But real quick, before we jump into the build, in the description and in the pinned comment, I'll have a link to the Discord channel. So if you guys want to join the Discord, find people to play with, people to trade with, all that good stuff, make sure you guys go join that Discord server. But with that aside, let's just jump right into this build. So with the recent changes, Flak's fadeaway with Gorillas in the Mist, it actually got bumped down from 8 seconds duration down to 5. It was supposed to be 6 seconds, but in game it's 5 seconds. As well as the critical hit damage got reduced from 50% to 25%. So we're going to have to make up that damage somehow. Luckily, Unblinking Eye has not been changed, so we'll be able to get some extra critical hit damage out of that. So starting off in the Stalker skill tree, we're going to put 5 points into Furious Attack. This is going to be overall good for extra gun damage and handling, especially with the main gun we're going to be using for destroying bosses. Then down here, we're going to have Eager to Impress. We're going to put 4 points into there. That's just how the skill points ended up working out, getting down to the end. So with Fadeaway like ending quicker now, we're going to need more cooldown reduction to get it back quicker. So we're going to put 4 points into there. Then Overclocked, we're just going to get increased fire rate. And then after you reload, you're going to get even more fire rate. And this, once again, is also very helpful with any guns, but especially our main gun that's going to be destroying bosses. Then moving down, Turn Tail and Run, you're going to get health regen and damage reduction when you're moving. And then when you're still, you're going to get gun damage and fire damage. Overall, great skill. So you just have to learn to sit still when you want to do damage. But that's not too hard. You guys will get the hang of it. Now, a lot of people do like Lick the Wounds. If you want to put a skill point into there, you can. I personally just like using the Gunslinger Jabber. He dies fairly easily running around in Mayhem 3. So I don't really waste a point in there. But if you want to put one there, you're more than welcome to. It's completely up to you. Also, the pet is completely up to you. If you want to use the Spider Ant, you're more than welcome to. So, Hidden Machine, when an enemy has no target or is attacking a different target, you're going to deal increased damage against them. So this goes hand in hand with Gorillas in the Mist and Fadeaway. So once you're invisible, they're not going to be targeting you anymore, so you're going to get a damage bonus to them. So a great skill there. Then over to the Fast and the Furious. When you're above half health, you're going to get gun damage and movement speed. So it's a pretty hefty gun damage bonus and a solid movement speed. So it's just overall nice for getting around and for killing things. Then at the very end, we're going to get the Capstone, the Power Inside. So after you activate an action skill, you're going to get increased damage. And when you're at full health, you're going to get double the damage. So you're going to get up to 50% more damage. So this is more than enough to make up for the lost damage from the nerf to Gorillas in the Mist. Now, let's move on over to the Hunter skill tree. We're going to want 5 points in Interplanetary Stalker. It's just an overall great skill for running around killing things. And if you guys end up using a class mod that gives you the Hunter skill bonuses, this is a great skill to have against bosses as well. Then I think one of the most important skills right now is Leave No Trace. Because especially if you get a +3 class mod for it, you're going to have a 72% chance to add ammo back. Now we don't have the Queen's Call. That really is an effective weapon on Flak. So you're going to need that ammo coming right back into your magazine, especially with, once again, the gun we're going to be using. So 72% into there is really key in my opinion. So I'd highly recommend trying to get a +3 class mod for that. Now moving down, head count. Once again, we're going to need our Fadeaway more and more often now. So we're going to get that cooldown reduced. Then this is just from the class mod, so don't worry about that one. Then Two Fang, 25% chance to shoot an extra projectile. Good skill, you're going to get more damage out of that. and then Big Game to boost Interplanetary Stalker, and then if you have any of the class mods that boost Hunter's Eye or the Most Dangerous Game, they're going to get boosted by Big Game as well if you have those equipped. Now, like I said, if you want to use the Spider Ant, you're more than welcome to. Then our last couple points are just going to go into Persistence Hunter. This is going to give us more duration in fadeaway. So that is really key right now. We need every second we can get. And you're also going to be getting 12% gun damage, which is also a plus. Now, let's move on to our weapons. So in my first slot, I usually just rock a shotgun, whatever I'm feeling. The Butcher is always pretty nice. I also like the One Pump Chump, if you guys saw my last flak build. And also, the Finger Biter is a very good shotgun, so don't sleep on that. It's from a quest mission in the Anvil. Then, Lucian's Call. This is going to be great for getting our action skill back quicker, as you're going to get ammo back on critical hits. So definitely great gun to have there, and you guys can just spray away with that and get fadeaway back quicker. Now, this is basically the must for this class and this build is the Lyuda. So the recent update gave all snipers critical hit damage bonus, fire rate bonus, handling bonus, and aim down sight bonus. So the Lyuda was already absolutely insane for this update. Now this thing is so broken. So definitely try to get one of every Lyuda if you can. I know they're pretty hard to come by, but if you guys end up doing the 0 crew challenge farm, I'm sure there's videos out there. You guys can look those up. You guys can get these pretty damn easy. So I'll show you guys how much this destroys bosses here in a second. And then SMG's got a buff, so I've just been running the Sleeping Giant. I've always liked that weapon, but you're more than welcome to use any gun you want at that point. Main one you need is the Lyuda. Lucian's Call helps for sure, and the shotgun is also nice. Especially with Leave No Trace, you can shoot shotguns basically for forever. Then I still like using a stopgap. Mainly, I like this one because of its anointed ability. My cooldown rate is increased by 20% after my action skill ends, so I'll be getting fadeaway back quicker. And then this is my +3 Leave No Trace class mod. And then right now for bosses, if you have the elemental damage boost relic, the safeguard, the projector portion of the safeguard, or any other relic for that matter, when you're taking elemental damage, you can deal 183% more damage of that element. So I'm combining that with a fire grenade. Ideally, you want one that explodes on impact, but this one does the job. So you can see fire Lyuda, fire grenade, and this elemental relic is going to be a little broken. So let's go see how this build ends up doing against Grave Ward here. I'm going to try the elemental relic kind of abuse here. It's not for sure that I'm going to get the status effect off the grenade, but looking at the modifiers, we get minus 50% damage with all guns, so we're already at a disadvantage here. But that's really about it, and that's going to be taken away from our damage. So let's go ahead and give it a shot. Hopefully we'll get the status effect right out of the gate here. There it is. So we'll go fade away. And he's gone. He's just gone. That was with minus 50% gun damage. And he's gone. Grave Ward also got a boost in the last patch. He got more elemental resistance. He lost 20% health, but he got an insane amount of elemental resistance. So the fact that this is still working that well is nuts. Like, this is seriously broken. And this would be even better if I didn't have a ×2 on this fire Lyuda. I cannot seem to get a normal fire Lyuda. With flak, you only want ×1 weapons. The ×2, you end up having to reload all the time, and it actually takes away from your damage. So if you guys can get Lyudas like this cryo one, you know, they're all just 1x. So definitely shoot for those if you can. The ×2, you're going to be reloading all the time, and it's just going to be a waste of damage. So now let's see what this build can do without abusing the elemental relic. So right now our modifiers Nothing really taking away from the damage we're going to be doing. I switched off from the fire just to a normal Lyuda, so you guys, if you guys aren't very lucky and you just have a normal Lyuda, you guys can see what you're going to end up getting. So let's go ahead and go for it. We're going to drop down. He's going to pop down, and we're going to go into fadeaway. And he's gone. Like, it's seriously nuts. And if you guys saw there, I was able to shoot a lot longer with this, even though it has less ammo in the magazine, just because it's ×1. I'm going to be getting those shots back all the time. But yeah, this build, absolutely broken right now. The Lyuda is insane. So definitely try to get your hands on all the Lyudas you can. But that's seriously going to wrap it up for this video. If you guys found this video helpful and you guys want to see more, make sure to subscribe and turn on that notification bell. I'm going to be posting Borderlands videos all the time. Also, like I said at the start of the video, make sure you guys go join that Discord. You guys can look for people to play with and trade with, all that good stuff. I'll have a link in the description as well as the pinned comment. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter as well, you can. At Chadley_99. There I post updates about the channel, just Borderlands stuff in general, or just whatever I'm feeling. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.